glad to be back with Turtle Crafts today with their June kit. I've had so much fun, there's so much colour and vibrancy. What I decided to do was to create a cut file of my own using several different cut files. I've combined them to make this gorgeous hexagon shape, perfect for all these beautiful papers. So I've decided to use as many as I can backing the cut file. I've then backed the cut file with card so that it makes it a little bit more stern. And this time I'm using rolls of foam tape because on a cut file like this it does seem to cover more area and forever picking off the backing if you use the tiny little pads. So as you can see, I've already put on the photographs and that looks really great. I was going to make my own background, and then I found this Vicky Boutin background page that just goes perfectly. I love it. Now the embellishment that you can see on your top left, I made all the embellishments for this page, and there's another one in the bottom right. Now following this video there is another video of how I made embellishments out of the June kit. Not with full instructions, but basically just a speed through how I start them, finish them. They just literally pop out of my head. So pop in and have a look, like and subscribe. That'd be really kind, thank you. So nothing's in place yet apart from the hexagons. I've already splashed it with some Heidi Swap Colour Shine in deep purple. That's because Vicky's page has all the colours I need, all bar the dark purple. So just adding those few little dots around brings the whole page together. So I'm going to release these strips now and get this in place, and then hopefully it shouldn't take too long to put together. I found these gorgeous doilies. I don't really use doilies much, but I found these gorgeous heart-shaped doilies, and it just looks lovely behind that photo of my husband and my grandson Aidan having a cuddle day. For some reason he decides who he's going to cuddle when he comes over. Bless him. So there we are. It's all in situ. And now I'm going to start building the page. I mostly will be using items from the kit. However, bits and pieces from my stash I will be adding in. And I will name the supply list at the end of the video. So here I'm just fiddling around with bits of, actually right at the beginning of the second video you will see that I have pre-made lots of shapes. When I have an embellishment building a couple of hours, that is actually what I do. I get the papers that I need, get my stamp pad out, get all my punches out, and just create lots of different shapes with the papers that I need. And then from there, I then create the embellishments. I love the lettering, it's so sweet. I was a bit worried that I would lose it within the colour, and you do a little bit, but to be honest with you, it's just so perfect for this page. So here I have made a tag with the dark navy colour and the Vicky Boutin paper. I've tried to use as many of the pages as I can, but I think the main one there is Vicky's one. Yes. And I've also combined some film strips. There's one up there in the orange paper at the top, which just gives that little bit extra, and I'm really pleased with the way they turned out. And these enamel shapes, I just love them. They're so gorgeous, and you get so many in the pack as well, which is helpful. They go perfectly with the triangle patterned coloured paper. And the colours are matched in. It's as if it was made for these papers. So what a great choice, Laura. So I'm just placing these in some of the empty spaces, just where the two cut files join. And it's starting to look really good. I'm so happy with the way it's coming along. So I'm just doing these joined together on the long side, but just slightly slipped along. So they're slightly apart, just gives a little bit more interest. So these I've had in my stash for forever and a day. I can't remember who they're by, but they're in a dark navy, these word stickers. And some of the sayings are just so apt for this set of photographs. I'm so pleased because I didn't really want to use lots of different types of font, because looking at this layout, it's quite in-depth anyway. So all I'm doing is placing the words where I think they will look best, but also in some kind, excuse my head there, some kind of order in what they're saying. I do use quite a few of these. I didn't actually expect to use this many, but once I started I couldn't stop. And because all the stripes are horizontal, they just go, so I'm really chuffed. So just a couple more, I think. I'm actually in love with that yellow paper. It's so gorgeous. And unfortunately, I'm in the middle of sorting out some workspace, so I can't access the kit myself right at this moment in time to name them all for you. So I will do that at the end of the video. I've still got so much left, but this is an ideal page to do when you've got offcuts. Cut files are brilliant when you've got offcuts because they use smaller pieces and you can match colours together. I use cut files a lot, and I'm probably going to use them a lot more now as my cameo arrived yesterday. I would like to get a chance to have a look at it, but I don't think I will do today. So now I'm just placing these beautiful watercoloured hearts. They're so delicate, and they're from Pretty Little Studios. And again, the colours just pop. They just go. Just delicate hearts. And when you see the close-up photographs, you'll see how significant they are, because they do really make a difference to the page itself. I've used nearly all the designs in Vicky Bouton's background pad, if not for work, for play, and it's just probably one of my best investments. Such a great idea. Not everybody's got the time to do watercolour backgrounds, but to have a stash already there, it's such a good idea. I'm now going back to Project Life desktop chipboards, because I know that there's one that will just look perfect. The right colour. It's like a strawberry red. ready pinky colour, and it just matches in. And life being life, it's perfect. So the layout itself is virtually done. I just want to add a few more bits and pieces, but I don't know what, hence why I'm searching through some bits. Looking at it from a distance now, I think we're done. It's really turned out brilliant. Thanks so much for watching, and please do join me in the next video where I show you how to make as many embellishments as you can using one kit, well, the offcuts from one kit. So here I'm just literally going through every bit that I can find. Will this go? Will that go? Sometimes you can keep going when you need to stop, and I think that's one of them times where I need to stop, because the two clusters that I've got, one at the top left and one at the bottom right, are quite ample. You can see I'm still trying. Does that look right? No. Does that look right? No. But at the end of the day, I get there in the end. I do hope you have a try at some cut files with the kit. I think there's a few kits left. You're really missing out from these beautiful colours. I'm so chuffed. And here we go with some photographs, and as you can see, all those last minute things are removed. Little envelopes that I made. There's the distressing around the outside. Really makes a difference. You don't think so when you're first doing your page, but it does make a huge difference. Just that little bit of colour around the outside makes it ping off the white background. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Thank you. Bye.